Hey guys, James here back in our Cities Skylines Let's Play. So, first things first, the development that we put in last time, a lot of the buildings, they are technically level 5 buildings, so the land value was not high enough for them, although it is for some of them. I don't know exactly why. Off screen, I went through and I added some parks through here. I added a parking garage. I added a hospital, well, a little clinic. And it really hasn't bumped up the land value at all. So that's something that it's just going to have to, as we develop the town further this way, that's gonna go up. And those will get developed and actually usable. So, one other thing that you can see here is I added a campus area here. So we are going to do this in this episode. We're going to do it in a few episodes, most likely. I made this area here Rosemont Technical Institute. It's going to be a trade school. We're going to see if we can fit everything in there. If not, we might expand it out this way a little bit. But it got me thinking, well, this development that we put in here, it got me thinking of what we want to do in this area. Obviously, this part of town, I've said since the start, is going to be like a massive mall and department store area. That is going to be probably 2 or 3 episodes when I decide to do that. But yeah, so I was thinking, once we get the campus going here, I'll end up throwing in some like pedestrian bridges across here, and I'm thinking we might end up putting in some not condos like this, but some apartment buildings in around here as well, kind of as school, as campus housing, and then yeah, obviously the campus going in here. Might do a little bit of Google mapping, and see, like, refresh myself on what campuses look like completely and stuff like that. Trying to think. Yeah, I think that's really it. Most of this is going to get filled with just continued housing, and then we might, I think we'll expand Bedford Heights over here into this little piece, and do more of the suburban layout that I had here, and continue with the kind of more grid layout here for Rosemont as it comes over this way. But yeah, what we're going to do in this one, oh my lord, crime rate is high. I wonder if these are, let's throw a little thing out here real quick. Okay, yeah, we'll do this. The local security post out here. So what I want to do in this one is I want to finish this highway here and maybe get started on Riverport. Maybe I'm not 100% sure if we want to do that yet in this one or not. But yeah, before I get started on this though, I do want to say, I thought I lost the save. For whatever reason, the last time after we finished that development over there, when I hit save at the end of the game to overwrite my American Midwest save, it didn't save. Thankfully, I have autosave turned on. So, I'm actually going to throw in another one of those local security posts over here, because it looks like we're having issues. And these are kind of like, you see little things, like little guard shacks, essentially. You see them, like, entrances to, I mean, like, big industrial stuff. So, it kind of makes sense over here. I do like that we filled in here a little bit. Of course, we have a lot more to go. But hopefully those will start taking care of the crime over here. I think these have, yeah, 2 police cars. So, all right. So, first things first, how do I want to do this? Let's go. So, we're going to get rid of that. And we're going to get rid of this. Okay, so gravel road. Oh my god, what am I doing? All right, gravel road. Okay, so straight into there. Why did it not do gravel? What in the world? Okay, that will work. Okay, and what I'm gonna do here is, so we're actually gonna do something else. Gonna get rid of that. I want you. Okay, so we're gonna delete this a little further. We're gonna delete that. We're gonna do that. And so instead of an intersection here, we're gonna have an intersection down here. So now I need to find, oh god, I can't remember what it was. Country road, I think, 2-lane country road. So we're going to upgrade that. There, and then we're gonna do a kind of sweeping. Turn there. And our goal is we want to end up with this. So this is going to be, oops. That is going to be the start of our highway. Let's go ahead. Let's finish upgrading this all the way out. So we're going to upgrade this all the way to there. So what do we have? What is that listed as? So that's listed as Forest Street for now, which we're going to have to change it. All right. So this, we're just going to go here. We're going to do a 30 by 30. Actually, no, let's do 25 by 25. Because then we can go out and do 26 by, well, we can do a 26 by 26. and then go straight to that. So that's what I want there. Here we're going to delete this back to here, and then this is going to run straight. Let's go to here. We're going to add a little bit of curve to it. And then we're going to curve in there. And I think that'll be good. We are going to delete some of these trees here. They are too close to the highway. They would prevent viewing lanes. Viewing lanes, I don't know if that's the proper term, but clearance, whatever. Okay. And then we're going to do the same thing here. Okay. So, that is the highway now. What I want to do is I want to grab... Do we have this named as a highway yet? No, we don't. It doesn't look like. Okay. So, what do we have this one named as? I think it's State Highway. Yeah, State Highway 57. Let's name this. And first of all, let's make sure it runs all the way. Okay. So this is going to be State Highway 28. Okay. One other thing I should probably do on this. Stop signs on all connected roads except for here where we have traffic. So this needs to probably go and add turning lanes on each of these. So we need to go with the... Do we have a 2 or a 3-lane asymmetric? Yes, we do. Okay. Like to upgrade that, and that one. Okay. So, again, this is one thing I hate. I wish this could have came over to Cities Skylines 1 or was in Cities Skylines 1. How like intersections and lane merging and stuff happens. Cities Skylines 2 does it a lot better. More realistic. So we're gonna just go with what we have. It doesn't look pretty, but it should get the job done. Let's watch this for a little bit here. Actually, we need to... We're gonna throw a stoplight here. Let's bump up speed 3. Let's see how this traffic runs here. So a lot of this traffic is taking the left turn. Okay. It's like, if this doesn't solve it, we may have to just go with an interchange, like an overpass. But to be honest, it looks like it's cleared up pretty good. I think that's going to flow pretty well. There's another truck. These trucks, they're called self-drive trucks. I need to get rid of them because they don't have a like cab, even though it looks like that other car was the cab. They don't have a cab. They're just the trailers. It's weird. Like it's broken. It's like you can see the cab is supposed to be in there, but I don't know. It's weird. I don't like them. They I mean, it's a nice asset and everything, but it doesn't fit. So I think we're good here. There's a lot of turning around down here. I don't like that, but I think we're good there. So let's get back over here. So we need to make some connections here. This is going to get gravel road. Make sure I have actually gravel road this time and not, okay. Okay, that looks good there. This one is gonna come about here. Okay. And we need to double check these, make sure they get stop signs. Okay, everyone else should be good along there. Okay, so that is our highway there. I think that'll be good. One thing, let's see here. Check in on Wilbur. Wilbur does not have enough workers. Okay. All right, so, ooh, wow, Wilbur's traffic is insane here. Okay, let's take a look at what we've got going on here. We've got a lot of left turns here. So we're going to do the same thing we just did down there at the intersection of the highways. We're going to give Wilbur a dedicated turning lane into town. And the problem with this is Wilbur has this train station and this train station, grain bin, grain elevator. And that is where they're going because it counts as a cargo train station. And I obviously wanted that, but we do have to realize there's a lot of traffic coming through here. That should clear this up a bit, and I think we'll have better movement. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna clear up. So one thing we're gonna work on now is we are gonna go work on Riverport, because what Riverport is gonna do, it's gonna give us another location for truck traffic to go to. Now, we don't have a lot of industry over here at the moment, but when we start putting in some farms over here, it's going to go here and it'll help. We're also, the one thing with Riverport, what I'm going to do is we're obviously going to have the barges in the river. There, that is why it is named Riverport. Which we're gonna have to do some stuff with bridges down here, but we are gonna connect it to the railroad as well. Which actually reminds me, I wanted to run railroad along this highway. So I had talked about this earlier on. Let's see here. How do I want to do this? So, looking along here, the left side is probably going to be our best side. I don't want it to cross the highway. So if we run it, because I do want to make a connection here. Obviously not directly on this line, but it's going to come off of this line. It's going to be the center one here. Let's go ahead and do this real quick. Hold on a second, guys. Okay, so let's go to trains. So this is going to go here, going to cross down to there. So that is going to be our main line that runs through, and it's honestly going to pretty much just go straight from here. It's going to curve off here. We'll run it to here, and then Riverport will have, I'm trying to think how I want to do this. We may need to widen the river a little bit. But the train is going to come. We're going to have it running along here like this. And then we'll have it dip down here. And we'll have it curve here and continue here to connect with this one. And then we'll run it straight out. So let's go ahead. First things first, let's get it laid out where we can. So starting with the connection here, I think I'm going to go. Do I want it this close? You know? Yeah, we'll do that. We'll go that close. Let's go out to the edge. Oop. Okay. Hopefully that gives us a connection. Now we aren't gonna care about these at grade intersections here. Okay, now this is where it's gonna get interesting. So we're gonna stop this about right. We'll stop it even with this dirt road. I feel like this didn't connect actually. Why is it not popping up an arrow? It should pop up an arrow, right? Let's go look at this other one. Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll come back to that. So then we're gonna start it here again, and we do have to cross the river. So we'll run it. How do I want to do this connection here? Okay. So we want it to be able to go. It's going to have to be 4 ways. So let's actually just work on this connection now. Let's get it done with. Let's clear out some trees. And I know there were comments about not using left-hand traffic and stuff on railroads. Yeah, that'd be smart of me to do, but we're gonna do it anyway. So okay, so this is gonna result in we're gonna go from about here to there, and then we'll curve. Okay, I don't know how well that's gonna do, but we'll see. You are gonna curve around to there, and from there you're gonna go straight for a bit, and then we'll curve in. Okay. So that gives us the option for these trains to go this way. Now, the only thing I'm hoping is that I'm hoping trains don't have like how cars are doing, where it's traffic from random other region going through my map to random other region. It probably does, but I guess we'll figure it out. Let's go here. Okay, so we're gonna add a connection here. So we're going to run this guy up to, let's use right there. We're going to use this natural little break as much as we can. Although it's going to take out a lot more anyway. But this is to get, a lot of the times, at least the ones that I've seen in person, you don't see a railroad bridge right next to a pedestrian vehicle bridge. It goes off a little ways, so that's what we're gonna do there, and then it'll come back to running along the highway. So we've got this. We need to add. Let's go and run. Go to there. We're going to run you in like that. And then we're going to run you. Actually, hold on. I want to run along here. A ways. Go 15 units. And we're actually going to run through this intersection. Let's go 15 more. And then we're going to curve in to right there. And then we will do this there, like that. I think that looks okay. So now we've got to get this one. So we need to be able to go this way and this way. So let's run. Oops. Let's run here. Actually, we're going to start turning right away. Curving right away. Okay. So then we're going to run along here. Maybe. There we go. We'll run to right here. Curve. See what this looks like. Oh god, that's disgusting. All right, I need to obviously run a little bit further up. So let's go to right here, and then we'll curve in. Why is it doing that? What is going on here? Does that work? All right, that'll. Oh god, it's just disgusting. There we go. That's a little better. I don't know why it was doing this weird like S shape thing. That's weird. Okay. Anyway, let's finish this up. You will come to here, go to there, and then we are going to curve maybe. Nope. Nope. Oh my god. Does that work? Ooh, I don't know about that one. That one's kind of disgusting. We'll go with it for now. We're going to run... God dang it, I keep clicking roads. We're going to run this one a little further. Go there. We're going to come to here. And we're going to go to here. Okay. So that obviously doesn't work there. Come on. All right. So Let's see if we can do something like this to there. I mean, it works, I think. Sure, we'll go with that. I mean, that's about as compact as I can get it, to be honest. Hopefully that'll work. I think we should be fine here. I don't think we'll have any issues. I mean, and we really won't have any issues if I can't get this to actually connect over here. Let's see if I run it. See what happens if I run it like this far away. Still nothing. That is weird. What if I did it over here? Nothing. Huh. Okay. I guess we're gonna have to just watch this. This might. I have unlimited connections. Weird that that's not shown up. We'll have to pay attention to that. And if not, I mean it'll be for design purposes. Let's run down to the other end. Let's see if we can get a connection here. If not, then it might just be a thing. What is going on along this side of the map? Why is there weird zoning? Okay, I don't have one there either. That is weird. Okay. I don't know what's going on there, guys. Oh no. That's not good. Okay. Alright, hold up. This is gonna go there, and then there to there. Alright. It's off a little. We aren't gonna remember that. And this is something you'll see in like here in Nebraska, especially in the more southern central. There's a lot of like Union Pacific railroads, like the big railroads that run through, and you'll see them running right alongside a highway, and then the gravel roads that meet the highway, you'll have a train crossing right here. You see that all the time. I don't know how it is in like other parts of America, but we see that all the time here. Okay. So this is how do I want to do this? Okay, because we've got Riverport back here. Honestly, thinking a bridge here. Oops. Maybe I should. Yikes. Just flood the entire map now. We're gonna do something like a bridge. I'm just gonna throw them in here. What is happening here? Form a bridge. You're going over water. What is? Oh my lord. That is pissing me off. All right, we'll throw some height on it. Okay, go 10 meters, and we'll cross. Okay. So something like this. This is gonna head over here to Riverport, along here probably. So we're gonna need another bridge, roughly in this area, and then I'm thinking Actually, no, we aren't going to need another bridge. These will be the 2 bridges we need. This one is just going to come here. It's going to continue here. It'll cross here. And then we'll run it along the river down to here. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. Okay. Here. Can't hit end to take me back to 0 elevation. Otherwise, the recording will stop. All right. So you are going to come all the way up here. You're going to go here. 8 by 8. That works perfect. We're going to start a nice curve along here. All right, maybe not that crazy of a curve. And then something like this. Okay. Now, that is where I think we're going to end the video here. And in the next one, we're going to finish the connection over here to Riverport. We'll finish the run of the train tracks, railroad tracks, whatever you want to call them, along here. We're going to have another bridge here, and another bridge here, and another bridge here. Oh my god. So many bridges. Hold on a second. We're going to get rid of this bridge and the bridge that would be here, and we're going to run it through here. Because thinking when you're making this railroad, you don't want to spend as much money as possible. And with the destination of this part of the railroad being this connection here into Riverport, using one bridge instead of 3 bridges, definitely would have happened. We've got more traffic over here at Wilbur. Okay. But yeah, we're up to 7,377 people. Still have major abandonment issues over here. But yeah, we are going to finish our railroad here and do Riverport in the next episode. Yeah, before I do this, I'm gonna delete this bridge here just so I remember. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Our crime issues were solved, although not necessarily over here. These guys must be slacking. They must be sleeping on the job or something. Criminals, they have 4. That's awesome. They have 4 criminals being held in that little guard check. Okay, so I think our traffic's fine here in town. Yeah, honestly, it's pretty good. So, that, guys, I'm going to end this one. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for all of the feedback and reaction and just interaction with this series. It's been a very fun series, and it's definitely gonna be something I'm gonna do in the future. I've always loved city builders. SimCity 4 was my favorite game as a kid. I played that hours as a kid. And Cities Skylines is just it's a great torchbearer for the City Builder series. Cities Skylines 2 is in a rough spot, but if you have been paying attention, they just came out with a pretty good plan of action. Hopefully they can implement it good, but they sat down with a lot of the big creators like Biffa, City Planner Plays, and I think it was Overcharged Egg, who I've actually never tuned into. But they sat down and got some good feedback from those 3, and a bunch of community feedback. And they obviously, it sounds like Colossal Order is passionate about fixing their game, which you would obviously expect. It's not like they just wanted to send out a bad game. Yeah, so they're working on an economy rework, which I haven't played enough to really get into that and see what the issues are there. But from everything I've seen from just watching other YouTubers. I can't. Other YouTubers. I'm just a small time person. But watching that and seeing stuff there, it sounds like they're starting to get a good run on what they need to do. And I think hopefully towards the end of this year, they've got Cities Skylines 2 in a good place where I can hop in and I can start doing some stuff in there. Hopefully the asset creators out, stuff like that. But anyway, sorry for the little rant there at the end. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one.